entrepreneurs of tomorrow. We must harness the power of AI, not to disrupt, but to solve our most pressing challenges. India Global Forum is a platform for bridge builders, the facilitators, and the catalysts for change. We believe in the power of dialogue, the power of partnerships, and the power of shared purpose. With my wonderful team at IGF and with our members and our stakeholders, we are forging new and exciting partnerships with organizations such as DP World, Emirates NBD, and Standard Chartered Bank. We drive outcomes to connect dots and support deal flows and investments that make a real impact. Our global programs on pandemic preparedness and biosecurity, on reforming governance through technology, and supporting women entrepreneurs to scale and go global are just a handful of the many initiatives that IGF is now driving. But friends, before I conclude, I want to now pay tribute to a man, to a legend, a true global Indian, someone who has inspired and epitomized a truly global India. India confident in herself and her abilities to take her rightful place on the world stage. That man, that legend, that true global Indian is, of course, none other than the late, great Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata, through his vision, his determination, but above all, his dignity and his decency, led the way for Indian businesses to think beyond borders and appreciate that good business and social good can and must go hand in hand. It's a vision that has inspired me personally, and it's a vision that inspires the mission of India Global Forum. So friends, may I request you all to be upstanding for a few moments of reflection and tribute to the life and achievements of Ratan Tata. Thank you. Friends, let us work together, walk together in the spirit of Ratan Tata, with empathy and understanding, dignity and decency, to build a future where solutions don't come from the battlefields, but from our boardrooms, from our labs, and from our classrooms. Friends, welcome. It's lovely to see so many familiar faces, people who have been part of India Global's journey over the past 4 years here in the UAE. And many of you who I'm proud to call both partners and friends. I look forward to interacting with you and driving the outcomes for a better tomorrow. Thank you. And now, I'm delighted to introduce a special message for this IGF from India's Commerce and Industry Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal. Thank you.
Namaste. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly an honor to address such an august gathering. I regret very much my inability to join you in person today. My schedule has kept me away, but my thoughts are with you as always. Congratulations to India Global Forum for showcasing India's boundless opportunities and strengthening global partnerships. As Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi rightly said, and I quote, "The friendship between Bharat and UAE is regarded worldwide as a model of mutual trust and collaboration. The dynamic leadership of both nations has elevated our relations to newer heights. The Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement has provided trade to about $85 billion annually, unlocking opportunities for MSMEs and startups. Mechanisms like local currency trade settlement further strengthen our ties. With the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, UAE's largest sovereign wealth fund, launching operations in Gift City, Gujarat, UAE's investments in India are set to exceed $100 billion in the years to come, driving growth in infrastructure and innovation. The first international IIT campus in Abu Dhabi and the Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, who is opening a Dubai campus, marks a milestone in elevating India's institutions to global standards, fostering skill development and innovation. The BAPS Hindu Mandir, inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister on 14th February earlier this year, stands as a testimony to the mutual affection between the people of Bharat and UAE. This temple is a powerful symbol of the spiritual dimension of Bharat-UAE relations and a celebration of our shared values of peace, tolerance, and harmony. Let's together make Viksit Bharat 2047 and UAE's ambitious Centennial 2071 vision a reality. Thank you very much.
Thanks to the Minister for that very special address. And now, to really highlight the importance of those links that we will hear so much about today, those links between the Emirates and India, I'm delighted to extend a special IGF welcome to His Excellency Sanjay Surya, the Ambassador of India to the UAE.
Thank you. Thank you very much. At the outset, I congratulate IGF for its 4th edition in the UAE, focusing on the Middle East and Africa. And I think I've been distinctly lucky to be associated with all the 4 editions so far. I was barely a few days old in this country during the first IGF. Actually, my first weekend was consumed by, you know who? The previous speaker. But in hindsight, I think I got off to a flying start by getting to know many of you who have since become friends and partners. It's heartening to see that IGF has grown from strength to strength in the last 4 years, particularly its robust partnership with the World Government Summit and the Prime Minister's office in Dubai. Actually, the last 4 years of IGF have also coincided with an exponential strengthening of India-UAE relationship. I say exponential strengthening because linear progression hardly satisfies our leaders who actually drive this relationship themselves. This historical relationship, as many of you know, started with pearls trading through small dhows between Bombay and Mina Rashid, which is not very far from here. But the potential was very clearly untapped for a very long time. And can you imagine that there was no prime ministerial visit from India to the UAE for 34 long years? But finally, it got corrected with the visit of Prime Minister Modi in 2015. And since then, he has visited this country 7 times, coupled with 4 visits by President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed to India. And just 2 months back, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, His Highness Sheikh Khalid, also made an official visit to India. Our leaders have actually nourished and nudged this relationship in a very special way. Today, India-UAE relationship has been deepening and widening at a very rapid pace. Some of the facts and figures were just mentioned by our Commerce Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal. Clearly, the UAE is India's strongest partner in this part of the world. Our corridor has actually become a corridor of trade, technology, talent, and trust. Of course, I say this in no particular order, but these tenets have been mutually supportive. What is it that makes this relationship so special? Let me just focus on the last 3 years. We signed the CEPA in 2022, which was indeed historical. You just saw a picture of the signing ceremony by the UAE Minister for Economy, Abdullah bin Tuq Al Mari, and our Commerce Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal. I think it's only mutual trust which explains that we were able to conclude a complex document as CEPA within 88 days. And that has catapulted trade to about $85 billion already, making India UAE's third largest trading partner, and India UAE's second largest trading partner. In August this year, we also signed a new bilateral investment treaty. And as you know, UAE is one of the top sources of FDI for us. The day CEPA was signed in February 2022, our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, and the UAE President, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, also launched the vision document. And that was some kind of a roadmap for our relationship for the years and decades to come. The comprehensive strategic partnership agreement signed in 2017 actually needed some more detailing, considering the rapid strides made in the previous 5 years. One of the largest success areas has been fintech collaboration. Today, India boasts of its RuPay stack, which is second to none in the world. Our robust RuPay domestic card stack has actually become the basis for UAE's domestic card stack by the name of G1. And G1 actually is a very interesting name given by the UAE Central Bank to their card. This was launched, of course, by our leaders in February this year. G1 actually comes from the top quality of pearls which were traded between the two countries, which is G1. G1 also stands for life. And I think this has given our RuPay stack a new life, starting from the UAE to the rest of the world. India's UPI, of course, is also widely accepted in this country. And we are soon, we are working very fast towards connecting our UPI with the UAE's instant payment platform called the ANI. Once connected, the 3.9 million Indians who have made UAE their second home, and the 4.4 million Indian tourists who visit UAE every year will be able to then seamlessly make payments either between individuals or from one bank to another. We are also working on connecting our messaging systems in an effort to ring-fence ourselves from geopolitical uncertainties and the so-called weaponization of what the world has so far regarded actually as global commons. Our close collaboration was very evident during G20 summit in Delhi and also COP28 in Dubai. What a great honor was given to Prime Minister Modi when he was actually the only world speaker to address the COP28 opening plenary session. I think it says a lot about the trust and also about the strength of our relationship. Recognizing UAE's efforts to promote peace and economic collaboration in this part of the world, with the signing of the Abraham Accords, India promoted another grouping, which was the I2U2, to harness the synergies of the 4 partner countries and to promote economic collaboration. With the UAE, we are also working with France in a trilateral format, recognizing the strong bilateral relationships between the 3 countries. IMEC is another revolutionary initiative launched during India's presidency of G20, which exemplifies India's conviction to enhance global connectivity and promote alternate supply routes. India's conviction, is all very clear. And if you look at it, in February this year, during Prime Minister Modi's visit, we signed a bilateral framework to implement IMEC. Regardless of what is happening in this region, we are not deterred by that. We're just going ahead. And how futuristic this idea was actually came out very loud and clear, seeing what's happening along the traditional Red Sea routes. To promote IMEC, another lead was taken during the Abu Dhabi Crown Prince's visit to India in September this year with the launch of the Virtual Trade Corridor. I mean, isn't it quantum progress when, trade, starting with trade in pearl, in small DAOs, and then moving to virtual trade corridor? I think if two countries could do it, is perhaps India and the UAE. We also launched an interface called the Maitri interface, Master Application for International Trade and Regulatory Interface, which will actually connect the systems, the port and the customs systems of both sides in a very virtual manner, thereby reducing time and cost associated with it. And if we have to send containers across continents and countries, I think this kind of interface is a big initiative. Education has been another big success. As Commerce Minister just mentioned about the first campus of IIT set up in Abu Dhabi. Soon we'll have a campus of Indian Institute of Foreign Trade in Dubai, as well as a campus of Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad in Dubai. Just last week, our Foreign Minister, Dr. Jaishankar, was here to inaugurate the first overseas campus of Symbiosis. And I think all these things are being done to build that education bridge between our countries, which eventually not only helps the large Indian diaspora in this country, but also, I think, spurs the innovation ecosystem of this country, which is really has taken rapid strides, both in Dubai as well as Abu Dhabi. So the day Sheikh Khalid inaugurated the campus of IIT Delhi also signed 4 separate MOUs with MBZ UAI, with Zayed University, with Sorbonne University, and Khalifa University. And they have all taken off. So just trying to, the IIT campus is trying to just show what value it brings to this country. But the most visible symbol of our strengthening relationship is the Babs Hindu Temple in Abu Dhabi, which received more than 1 million visitors within the first 3 months. The temple symbolizes the ethos of peace, tolerance, and harmony both India and the UAE are proud of. I think with so much happening, when the horizons are limitless, as you see, when there's so much interest in businesses to become a part of this ever-strengthening relationship, I must acknowledge that India Global Forum has played a very stellar role in bringing the right minds together. Because everything begins with an idea. The ideas churned out during each IGF have indeed been very valuable, not only for the business community, I think also for the governments. I convey my best wishes for a successful IGF and many more to come. Thank you very much.
Ambassador, thank you so much. Now, just while we reset the stage here, and things will move, so I'll get out of the way. We will get underway with our discussions on this stage in just a moment. Anisha, who is an anchor at ET Now, will guide you through our first discussion and debate in just a moment. But whilst we arrange things here on the stage, here's a little more about ET Now, one of our media partners, and a word from our other sponsors too.
In the heart of India's economic resurgence, a powerful pulse drives innovation and growth. This is ET Now. From breaking news to market insights, we bring you stories that matter, analysis that empowers, and shape the economic landscape of the nation. Join us as we navigate market complexities and spotlight global change makers. ET Now. Rise